The clock is ticking, and it's a clock you can't see. The clock is ticking. It's a clock you cannot see. We don't know when things are going to end, whether it's you here on this earth, whether it's a job, an opportunity, a relationship. There are clocks in your life that are ticking. You have no idea when that time is going to expire. I got a quick message for you guys today. Welcome back to Mr.BetonYou. So I'm coming up on, I do it one day at a time, but I'm coming up on 6 months of sobriety. I'm in recovery, working a program with the sponsor, and surrender myself. And if you know, you know, I've got videos on it. But one of the things is just controlling what you can control and knowing the difference, having the wisdom to know the difference. You know, not trying to focus on what you can't control, because that can drive you crazy. And our time is limited. Well, it may be limited. And it is also the most precious resource you have is time. You can't get it back. You can't duplicate it. You can't go back in time and fix something necessarily. And the clock is always ticking, and it waits for no man. So while, you know, I might think my problems are unique or they're the biggest deal that day, and, you know, I have no idea. And most people don't care because they got their own clocks that are ticking. They got their own things that they got going on. We can only control what is in front of us in the moment, right in front of our faces. And we can set things up for your future and have some security and some peace of mind. Those things are true, but you can only get those things by taking care of what's right in front of you and controlling what you can control. Because when I try to control things that are about somebody else, a situation, somebody else's feelings, somebody else's thoughts, somebody else's actions, somebody else's movements, a group of people's actions or movements, entities, groups, or what they got going on, and how I feel about what they do or don't do, it can drive me crazy sometimes. And the resentments and guilt and shame and whatever else you want to put in there can begin to add up and take a toll on you. And the clock, while we shouldn't focus on it, that mother is ticking. It's like a time bomb sometimes. And you don't know when it's going to explode. You don't know when it's going to expire. You don't know when it's going to go off. Life is precious, man. And I think I speak for myself. I get caught up in very insignificant things at times, especially doing this kind of work, or sometimes even doing content creation. You know, you're focused on a click, a view, an algorithm, you know, so likes and subscribers, and there's nothing wrong with that stuff. But also, I don't control that. I don't run YouTube. I don't run the algorithm. I don't control if you click on a channel, if you click subscribe or a thumbs up. I don't. And maybe the video I make might spark you and inspire you to do so, but I don't control you. I don't control if somebody tips me. I don't control the traffic. If somebody cuts me off, I have no control over those things. But the clock is still ticking. And my time is precious. And I don't know how much I got left. None of us do. The clock is ticking. Control what you can control. And realize that a lot of these problems that a lot of us think we have, sometimes they're made up because we're trying to control situations that are uncontrollable. So we get to ruminate, and you start ruminating and festering and wondering and worrying. And sometimes when you just let things go, it can be very, very relieving. I know there's a clock on me, and it's ticking and it's ticking and it's ticking and it's ticking. I try not to worry about it. Right now, I'm going to work a little bit. I can control my movements. I can control my order selection in a gig economy. I can control how I treat people. I can't control how they treat me. I can control what I decide to do, who I decide to spend time with, and maybe a few other handful of things, but really not much. It's a beautiful day in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm grateful for it. Grateful for it. I'm grateful for the time that I've had. I'm grateful for the time that I got right now. And I'll be humbly grateful for whatever I get after this moment, after I click on this and after I upload it to YouTube. Time is precious, man. So try not to worry too much about these non-tippers and these people that think that what we do is crazy or this or that, and you know, these companies that will take advantage, and we can't control those kind of things. We can just control how long we stay in it, maybe, how we move in it, how we act to it, how we react, and let everything else just go, man. I don't know who needed to hear this today. I just want to make a quick video as I'm on my way to this drop-off, because when I watch others, it inspires me. When I listen to others talk, it can inspire me. It can give me a thought. It can give me a way to think of things. It can give me a little bit of perspective, and I hope to do these. I hope to do that sometimes in these type of videos. Can't control that, but I hope to do it because I know it does help some people, because you guys tell me it does. That's all I got today. Have a beautiful day.